Hi guys, my name is Martina and I have lost 100 pounds in 12 months. And today I'm going to give you guys the number one ultimate key to weight loss success, the thing that changed my life for good and the thing that is going to give you amazing results, consistent results, long-term results. Without further ado, I'm going to get into the number one thing that you need to start doing today to see results. Now, the number one thing that I started doing to lose 100 pounds in 12 months was be kind to myself. I know it's not sexy, it's not spicy, I can't sell it to you, but I'm telling you, kindness was the thing that changed me from somebody who was struggling with their weight for decades, who was 250 pounds slash 18 stone for so long, was so unhappy, overeating, binging, uncontrollable around food, to someone who now, my binges and my overeating is far and few in between. I've lost 100 pounds. I feel good about myself. I feel healthy around food. I feel, just like I'm healing around my relationship with food. And I'm going to get into how kindness changes the game. So, the first thing that kindness did when I implemented it was it stopped me from being a perfectionist. Being a perfectionist is actually really debilitating. It stops you from being able to move forward and it inhibits you from getting to your goals. Because I started to be kind to myself, I said, you know what? Self, you don't have to be perfect. You can actually just stick to 1600 calories and eat whatever you want. So that is what I did. Being kind to yourself and allowing yourself a little bit of room to be a human being at the beginning of your journey is a game changer. Because a lot of people are not starting because they're like, well, I don't want to start because I don't want to cut out this. I don't want to start because I don't want to do this. I don't want to start because I want to still eat McDonald's, or I want to still, I don't know, have burgers and chips and whatever else you want to eat, donuts. I did that. I had McDonald's, I had donuts, I had everything that I wanted. I just didn't have it in the quantities that I wanted. So it will take a little bit of discipline, a little bit of change. But I'm telling you, start with a little bit. That's what's kind. If you were going to teach a child something, you wouldn't teach it all of the thing on the same day. So treat yourself in the same kind way and let yourself start from where you're at. That is the first thing. The second way that kindness and having a kind mindset towards myself really helped me on my weight loss journey this time round is I started to treat myself the way that I felt that I was going to when I was thin. So I started to wear the best clothes that I had. So the clothes that I already had, I started to put them together in a way that made me feel good. Because a lot of us, what we do is we say, okay, well, when I'm slim, that's when I'm going to take care of my body, or that's when I'm going to dress nicely. And actually that keeps us stuck. For me, you're going to have a much more positive, healthy day if you wake up, you have a shower, you have a shower, you wash your face, you put on the best clothes that you can, you feel as good as you can in your body that day, and you go out and you hit the ground running. And that is something that I did, and that being kind to myself allowed me to do. The third way that kindness changed my life and helped me to lose 100 pounds was I started to cheerlead myself from within. I started to say affirmations to myself. When I woke up, I was like, come on, let's go, let's get it, and it's like slightly cringe, but I really felt like that made such a massive difference to me. Like saying good things, like when I was struggling, I'd be like, no, come on, I'm not, I am gonna finish this because I am a winner. Like I never quit. I don't stop when I'm tired. I stop when I'm done. Every single time I did something right, I told myself, well done. I was just on my own side. And if I had days that were difficult, or I had days where I was, I don't know, just feeling off balance, I would pep talk myself. I would literally give myself all the encouragement that I needed. Losing weight is the process, and the steps that you need to take are pretty simple. You eat less, you move more. But the mental that you have to do is hard. And so it's not going to be made any easier if you're constantly bashing yourself and talking down to yourself and being mean to yourself. So speaking to yourself kindly is just a massive game changer. So that's what I would recommend. The fourth way in which being kind to myself changed the game and helped me to lose 100 pounds in 12 months was that I stayed consistent. Now listen, escuche, escuche. Consistency is self-love. Okay, let me say that again. Consistency is self-love. Consistency is kindness. I find so much peace in consistency and consistently doing the right thing. That is why I put that word into my name, because I feel like it's such an important thing. And when I'm kind, aka not being super extreme, aka not talking to myself like crap, aka not wearing things that make me feel like doo-doo, I'm able to be consistent because I'm not in hell. I'm actually having a great time. You know, I'm not stressing my life. I'm actually having a good time and I'm feeling good. So another thing that you need to do that kindness will bring in is I started to set boundaries. When you start to be nice to yourself and kind to yourself, it highlights even more the people in your life or the things in your life that are unkind, that are not nice, that make you feel bad. You know, and pay attention to that. Pay attention to when you're around somebody and you want to overeat. If you're anything like me, you know, I was a binge eater, I was an overeater, or shall I say, I binge ate and I overate often, frequently, to the point where, you know, it led me to be obese. And so for me, what I was doing and what a lot of my overeating was about was covering up my emotions and surviving the day and surviving certain people. And so when you realize the people who kind of make you feel less than, or, you know, yeah, just like not good, you need to cut them out, or you need to make a boundary. Now, the two ways you can do that is either making a time boundary or just cutting them out. Part of being kind to yourself is making boundaries and setting boundaries. And if you're not going to go to food as a way to cope with life, you are going to need to restructure your life so that you're not constantly running away from things. You don't have, you know, when you look at what am I doing today and who am I seeing, it's not a list of reasons why you want to eat, you know, reasons why you want to hide, or reasons why you feel like you need to binge or somehow protect yourself, comfort yourself with food. I know that's not going to resonate with everybody, but the people that it does resonate with, this video is for you. You know, if you are somebody who feels like you need food as a safety blanket, I'm telling you, being kind to yourself and protecting yourself, putting yourself first and making boundaries is going to make a massive difference in your life. It's going to help you to refrain from overfeeding yourself, which I do believe is a form of self-abuse. You would not overfeed a child that you love, not truly. If you truly love a child, if you truly loved a child, you wouldn't overfeed it. You just wouldn't. And so why are you overfeeding yourself? You know, it just doesn't make sense. You know, I'm not saying you wouldn't give children treats, but I mean, to force feed, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that. Anyway, so for me, I just feel like that's a massive thing. That's it, guys. The mindset change that you need to make is be kind to yourself. It sounds simple. It maybe even sounds too easy, but I just feel like that is the thing that changed me. All the years that I tried to be a drill sergeant to myself, to force myself to eat food that I hated, to force myself to do things that I didn't want to do, to force myself to just be perfect, didn't work. And when I decided to allow myself to be a normal human being, be soft, be gentle, be loving, be kind to myself, I'm telling you, it changed everything. It made me feel so differently about myself and so differently about weight loss. And it's something that I try to, you know, keep in my little brain, because sometimes my head will be like, no, you ate too much today, so tomorrow you have to eat less. And I'll be like, no. Even if I ate too much today or more than I would have liked to, I still deserve food tomorrow. So no, like that's not the kind thing to do. If your friend came to you and said, oh, I ate too much today, you wouldn't say, well, don't eat tomorrow. You wouldn't. So don't do that to yourself. Treat yourself like somebody you love. You know, treat yourself like somebody who is precious to you, who you cherish, who, you know, you want to see succeed and to thrive, and you will succeed and you will thrive. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, comment down below and let me know what your favorite part was. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing so many more videos. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.